Have you ever wondered if it happens with you or if you have seen happening it with somebody else? Like whenever any good opportunity is knocking on their door, they won't open the door. Any good relation they are going on, like they are having a very good relationship, they will do something which is going to spoil that relation without any particular reason, without any particular cause. In short, whatever good is about to happen with them, they will purposefully do something which is going to bring bad in that particular situation. So we call this particular pattern as self-sabotaging pattern, right? This is called as self-sabotage. How and why, first of all, why do we suffer from this? How can we identify whether we are living with self-sabotaging mechanism or behavioral pattern? And third, is there any way through which we can overcome it? So in today's video, I'm going to cover these three major steps. So let's start. First of all, let us identify what is self-sabotage. See, self-sabotage is when you purposefully do something bad for your own self, maybe actively or passively, whenever something good is about to happen with you. This is done because of your subconscious reprogramming, and we are reprogrammed that way mostly because of some sort of childhood trauma. So something might have happened with us in the childhood, and that has made us to think about our own self in a negative way. So we have created some sort of belief system in our mind, especially in the subconscious mind. And whenever something good is about to happen, we will do something, most of the cases subconsciously, in rare cases consciously, do something bad in that situation. And by bad, I mean we will purposefully make sure that particular good thing does not happen with me, should not happen with me, will not happen with me, right? So this is the main reason. Because of some childhood trauma, we are reprogrammed in this way, in which we are going to avoid, we are going to create nuisance in each and every good opportunity whatever universe throws at us. Now comes the second part of the video, and that is how can we identify the pattern of self-sabotaging. So the first is when we are facing fear of failure. Now fear of failure means that I have a thought in my mind, if I will do something and if I don't succeed in that particular activity, what will others think about me? I will be a failure. People will call me a failure. My family will call me a failure, right? My friends will call me a failure. My colleagues will consider me as a failure. So everywhere, I'm not focused upon how I can improve my particular task, but I'm focused upon what will others think because I will fail in this particular activity or in this particular venture. And because of that, I will stop myself from even starting that particular activity in the first place. So I'm not at all attempting to do something about it. I am letting my life to continue the way it is continuing, and I am purposefully missing this opportunity which might create some good in my life, but I will avoid doing something in that. This is the fear of failure. Now, the bigger brother of the fear of failure is the second point, and that is called as fear of success. Most of us suffer from the most fear of success. Why? Because see, we become very habitual, we become very comfortable of living a particular lifestyle in which we know what we are doing in the life, right? So we have created a very safe and a very comfortable bubble, very comfortable comfort zone, you can call it, right? So we do not want to break this comfort zone. We do not want to come out of this comfort zone. And if we think about it, if I'm doing some new venture, if I'm doing some new business, I know I'm going to get success in that business. And because of that realization, I am scared now. I will be successful. I will have more money. I will have more responsibilities. I will be the sole person responsible to take care of that particular money which I'm earning. So I have to protect that money as well. I might be needing a new team, so I have to hire some new individuals. I have to take interviews of those particular individuals. So much is going on in my mind. And all that will happen because I am getting successful. I will become successful. I don't want to be successful. So I will let this opportunity go as well. I don't want to invest something in this opportunity because that will make me successful and make me break my comfort zone. And if we consider about the fear of failure or the fear of success, in both of these situations, why do we fail to act? Because of the third point, that is the need of control. We need to control everything in my life. Whatever is going on in my life, I have to take absolute control over it. I have to take care of the cleaning of the house. If I have to clean my house, I won't hire any help. I won't ask anybody to help me in this particular task. I won't hire a maid. I will do everything myself because that way I am monitoring each and everything myself, and that will be in absolute control of my supervision. If I am working professionally, I know I can expand, but if I will expand, I need to hire some new people. I need to build up my team. And while building up the team, my job responsibilities will be shared by those individuals. So I no longer am in direct control of that responsibility. It's an indirect control, but not the direct control, and I'm habitual of having a direct control. So because I'm not getting the control, I will not do any activity. So why we live with this way? Because to have the need of control, because of the childhood reprogramming, or that is the self-sabotaging behavior. Now comes the fourth point, and that is I have absolutely zero self-esteem in myself. I have zero self-worth for my own self. I feel and I believe I don't deserve any good thing in my life. I don't deserve success in my life. I don't deserve happiness in my life because of the childhood traumas I have faced. And because of those childhood traumas, right now I am reprogrammed this way that whatever good will happen in my life, that might cause trouble to me. So I don't want anything good in my life. Let the bad thing continue because of the way I have been raised or I have been taught during my childhood period, right? So whatever childhood trauma is there, whether I'm able to remember it or whether I'm not able to remember it, that is the one thing which is causing me to behave in this way, because that childhood trauma has made a subconscious belief system and I'm not able to bypass or overcome that belief system, hence living in the same self-sabotaging behavior. Along with these things, what other things exhibit that we are living with this self-sabotaging behavior? Procrastination. If we procrastinate a lot, it means we are doing it purposefully. We are doing it purposefully because if we will do that particular activity on time, new activity will be given to me. So I will become more responsible. I don't want to take any responsibility because I'm a failure. Self-sabotage. Then the perfectionism. I need to be perfect in each and everything. Until or unless I'm not perfect, I'm not going to start. I'm not going to join this new venture. I'm not going to start that particular activity. So first I need to be perfect. How the hell are we going to be perfect if you're not even starting that particular activity? But I have this limiting belief in my mind, right? So automatically I need to be perfect because we are living in that movie, The Matrix. Some sort of reprogramming will be done in my mind through that particular chip, right? So we are living in that delusional thought. Why? Because of the childhood trauma. We are habitual of doing a lot of negative self-talk. We will humiliate our own self. We will demean our own self. We are going to make sure that something wrong if happens in my life, I will curse myself. If something good will happen in my life, I will again curse myself that how can something good happen in my life, run away from it. And then if any good opportunity is coming in my life, any good relation is going on in my life, I will do something to jeopardize that particular relationship or that particular venture or that particular opportunity. Purposefully, I will do something bad in that. So these are another traits I will say which can help us to identify that yes, the person is living with a self-sabotaging mechanism or the behavioral pattern. Okay, so we are now living with this particular mindset. How can we reprogram it or how can we change it? See, once we get to know that this is because of some childhood limiting belief systems or limiting beliefs, right? The root goes back to the childhood. So if we want to reprogram our subconscious mind, hypnosis is the best tool in this particular department. Because through hypnosis, we can easily reprogram the subconscious mind. But how hypnosis is going to help us? In 4 steps, I will make you understand how hypnosis is going to help you in this particular situation. The first thing is, it will help you to first of all identify the childhood trauma or the root cause, right? It will help us to identify what happened during that particular childhood period which made me to live with this limiting belief system, right? So if I want to change these particular thoughts, first of all, I need to find out why these thoughts created the space in my subconscious mind, right? So for that, I need hypnosis. After knowing the root cause comes the second point in which the reprogramming will start occurring. I will reprogram those limiting beliefs, thoughts, those limiting beliefs, those limiting thoughts, those negative thoughts, those humiliating thoughts, those depressive thoughts, which are preventing me from becoming a happy or a successful person. So reprogramming will start occurring once we identify the root cause. And in the reprogramming phase comes the third point, that is the visualization part. Right now, if I am suffering from the self-sabotaging problem, I have never even imagined what it feels like to be successful even in my daydreaming thoughts, right? I am not at all habitual of imagining or visualizing any kind of happiness, any kind of success. So hypnosis is going to make me get comfortable with such thoughts through the aid of visualization. So I'm visualizing success in my subconscious mind. I'm visualizing happiness. I'm visualizing admiration. I'm visualizing like I'm just happy, right? But I have not yet imagined such thoughts. I have not yet visualized such thoughts So hypnosis is going to make me comfortable with such imaginations. And once all this is done, comes the fourth point and the last point, that is hypnosis is going to help me to make some new habits, because previously the old habits were to live with the self-sabotaging mindset. But now with the new habit, I'm living with the abundant mindset, that I am deserving success, I deserve to be successful, I deserve to be happy, I deserve to be loved, I deserve to be admired. So now I'm living with these new habits. So the formation of habits will be done with the help of hypnosis also, but only if we are following the current sequence or correct sequence. All right. So in today's video, I wanted to share information about the self-sabotage and how we can remove this problem from our life. Now, if you want the therapy for yourself or you want the therapy for somebody else, I provide the same opportunity, I provide the same treatment facility. So for that, the number is available on your screen. You can call us, you can book an appointment, and then we can start with the journey to become the new you. All right. So if you think I might have missed any point, you want to add some new point, kindly let me know in the comment section. I will see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.